at a town hall meeting. And in the town hall, one of the issues brought up in one of the sections is that illegal aliens get unlimited free health care, which is bankrupting the country. I mean, there's billions of people who want to come here. Hundreds and hundreds of millions of Latin Americans. We can't. Have you been to Mexico City? We can't do it. California is now bankrupt and falling. Texas is on the verge of going bankrupt. Just paying for the prisoners alone in California is over $10 billion a year. Because it's not that the Mexicans are all criminals. It's that their criminals come up here. They can come up here with fake names, fake IDs, run from the law, jump back and forth, commit crimes. I mean, it's just an unlimited, undocumented, can do whatever they want. And I remember when my cousin was in high school in San Antonio, and I'd go down there every summer, spend a few weeks, or I'd go down there at Christmas, spend a week, and I remember most of his friends were Hispanic, and they were all, their dads were all veterans in the military, you know, pro-USA 100%. And they would say, hey, man, what do you think of and they would use a derogatory term for the illegal aliens. And I thought it was some test or something if I was a racist, you know, white guilt, little chicken-necked yuppie. And I would like, no, I don't know. And they're like, well, they want to bring America down, and they're bad news, and blah, blah, blah. And so, I mean, the people that really know about this are Mexican Americans who just want to be called Americans. I mean, you know, I'm English and German and Native American and a bunch of other Irish, Scottish. I don't run around calling myself all these things. I'm just an American. See, they don't want us living in peace. They want us all fighting with each other. But if it's a global plan to use these people to bring the U.S. down, we have to address it. So it's a catch-22. How do you not address it when you have to address it? So go ahead and blow it up full screen for folks. Well, I guess go ahead and just play the clip. Here it is.
That's what it is. We're the majority now, not the minority. Y'all are the minorities now.
Jesus, I'm going to get real mad here in a second. I'll put this
Taking over what?
Oh, my God.
Taking over what?
America.
Taking over what? Taking over America, right? You hear that, America?
I took over America, too.
We've been threatened.
We kicked y'all out, gave you the boot.
Who's y'all, sir? Who's y'all?
Who's y'all?
1, 2.
Who's y'all?
You talking about white people?
Racist. White people? You can kick us all out?
And then the rally ends with mariachi music and Mexican flags. I mean, and there's video of them coming over and starting fights with everybody. And, you know, there's just old men going, I don't want the health care bill. And they're like, racist, puto. I mean, on and on and on and on. I mean, it's just so sick. Meanwhile, the vaccines and soft kill weapons are designed to attack the brain and pancreas, and it's designed especially for people of Mesoamerican bloodlines. Let's put the portly fellow back up on screen. They've done studies that Americans were eating a similar diet even 40, 45, 50 years ago and weren't this fat. Why especially do you see Hispanics, what is it, in some areas half the Hispanics have diabetes? Why is this guy going to probably end up having his legs amputated? Why is this guy going to end up probably when he's 40, dead? See, I actually love this guy. He's probably a sweet person if you were out fishing with him or working with him or doing something. He feels threatened by these white guys who've got American flags and some black guys with them that they call the N-word. He feels, they just yell it over and over again. We're not going to play it. There's too many cuss words mixed in. And they start calling one of the big black cops an N-word. It doesn't go too well for him after that. They slam this guy out on the ground, but only after he was pushing people. But this guy is probably a sweet human being. He's just all jacked up tribally, and he feels rejected by America. And at a subconscious level, he knows that America doesn't really like him. And so he's going to embrace that. And he's got big La Reconquista tattoos. Now, this guy probably doesn't even eat that much. He's probably got diabetes because the vaccine, we've had top surgeons and brain surgeons and endocrinologists on this show. It is a fact that they cause an autoimmune response in the pancreas, and that's why you lose your pancreas. Mommy thought She was helping you when you were in school and gave you all those shots. It's race-specific, the studies show. It hurts whites, but not as bad as it hurts you. So, see, you think some good old boys out there that don't want to live in communist country are bad because they're white. You don't know the real eugenicist. Put him back, see him as subhuman, and have already injected him with something that knocked his pancreas out. I want to say this right now. I want to pray for this guy. I'm serious. God, please help this guy understand what's happened to him and to fight the New World Order. And please help the guys in the mariachi band to wake up against the New World Order, and we can all just work together instead of doing this, please. Because I feel for these little Hispanic children being given the vaccine shots that are going to die from them down the road. Many people dying immediately. Please help us all just come together. Because this guy is gregarious and smiley and happy, and I don't think he's inherently evil. I just think he's like rah-rahing for his football team. And just help us all come out of this. Amen. So there, I've said my prayer for this guy because, I mean, look, it's sad. Who he needs to be against is John P. Holdren, author of Eco Science, Population, Resources, and Environment. He's the guy that did it to you, pal.